Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're going to be talking about the 4070 Super. So I spent 4 weeks with it in the PC after coming from the AMD side of things. Pretty much for the last 9 months now, I've pretty much been going from I went to AMD for a long time after the 3080. Then I switched over to the 4070. Ended up selling that because it just wasn't. It was it was getting pretty frustrating for me. So then last month I bought the 4070 Super because I was like, you know what, I want to give this another try. I've got a lot of people that are basically saying that I'm crazy for thinking that AMD is better and stuff like that. So I wanted to put it in there and give it an honest go. Figure out all the quirks, figure out all the bugs, figure out all the things that were driving me nuts, and I was able to do that. And I have nothing but good things to say about the 4070 Super. The card is an absolute beast. I love it. I freaking love this card. So big reason why I'm going back to AMD is I like the relive. I like the shadow play feature of AMD a little bit better than the GeForce option right now. It's easier for me to record the videos that I want to record and do that. I noticed something with the Nvidia thing when I would get in there on the shadow play on there. If I am recording a video and I change the resolution, then it will automatically just stop my recording. And I know that I can do like the video, like a picture-in-picture video on there, but it's so much easier for me to set it up on the AMD side. And seeing as I've been doing a lot more racing videos lately, and I will be doing more racing videos due to the fact that I'm getting a new chair for my setup and everything for my cockpit. So I'm going to be putting that on there this weekend, and then I'll be doing a whole bunch more Assetto Corsa Competizione videos, some more Automobilista 2 videos. I'm kind of just in this mood lately where I just want to do some like sim racing content. I want to finish up Dragon's Dogma 2. I want to finish that up on the AMD card. I played like 30 hours on the Nvidia card, and I want to play like 30 hours over on the AMD card, and just kind of get like a better feel for it. But I will tell you guys that the 4070 Super has outperformed the 7800 XT in like pretty much almost everything that I've thrown at it. And if you've known before, like I'm pretty happy and pretty satisfied with the performance of the 7800 XT. So having the 4070 Super being pretty much just as powerful as that, I'm actually considering doing the 7900 GRE, but I've already spent so much money on graphics cards, and I never really meant for this channel to be like a benchmark channel or anything like that. This is a gaming channel first and foremost. I want to be able to cover my Xbox, my PlayStation, PC, and be able to just bring content to the community. But I feel like I get caught up in these things, too quickly, and then I'll like choose sides, and then I'll just like choose sides, I'll find something that works better, and then I'll be like, yeah, this is better and stuff. And I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want people to think that this is just some weird fanboy channel. It's really not. I do like Nvidia. And after spending the last month with it, like 28 days or whatever, after spending 28 days with this 4070 Super and actually utilizing it and applying the same mindset that I applied to the AMD side of it, and like overlooking like little things, stuff like that, not letting like little stuff blow out of proportion anymore, and actually like getting on, and if I'm having a problem, looking it up and being able to find out and see if there's a solution to it. For the most part, like, yeah, I've gotten all of that stuff figured out, and yes, the 4070 Super is awesome. The overall build of the card. Let me go ahead and grab that. So you guys can take a look at this. Come on, Pandy, watch out. this card is absolutely beautiful. The the build of this 4070 Super Founders Edition is incredible, man. Like I love the way this card looks. I love the way the card feels. It looks great in the system. It's nice and compact. It's got, a lot lower power draw. All of that stuff. I mean, like, this is a good card. Like, it is a good card. If you can... Now, I know I've, like, recommended the AMD stuff over it. And the GRE, the 7800 XT GRE, I'll tell you. I mean, like, yes, this does outperform it. But not at an extreme... It's not so extreme that it's like super noticeable. Like it feels pretty much, pretty close. So it's not nothing. I don't feel like I'm at a disadvantage going back to the 7800 XT at all. And in some ways, the AMD platform, the overall user experience, does kind of make what I do here on the channel easier. It's easier for me to do what I have to do, and I like that. I appreciate that. And I'm excited, to go through, the rest of this year or until whenever the new cards come out, and like really, focus on, the AMD side of things and the Nvidia side of things, and try to help people find the best way forward when it comes to PC gaming, because I know there's a lot of people that are feeling restless over in the Xbox community, over in the PlayStation community right now. And if there's a way to help bring these guys together and bring them into the PC space and help them, guide them along the way, and maybe help them find something. I'll have a link in the description for Skytech gaming PCs, so you guys can get on there and look at some of the pre-builts that they have and see if there's something in there that would suit you, that's affordable. I am an affiliate with them now, so you'll be helping the channel out if you guys did buy something from them. And I mean, they have like a little part builder thing you can get in there. You can design your own PC, whatever you want. And I don't know, man. Like, I still kind of feel like at the end of the day, if I was to recommend a user experience, I still have to go with the AMD. Like, I kind of feel like it'd be a little bit easier to come to grips with. It would help you. It would help you learn a little bit better and faster. And trust and believe. When you go into PC, your first build is probably not going to be your last build. And that's why I'm okay with people, getting a pre-built. Yes, it is going to be a little bit more expensive. Yes, you could run out there and buy all the parts and put it together and save some money. Like, you can absolutely do that. But if you want a warranty, if you want, kind of peace of mind while you're learning the ropes, while you're getting used to things, that's the only reason I would recommend a pre-built, honestly, because yes, you can save money and you can build whatever you want, but I do recommend that, especially for like your first PC. At least you got some training wheels. There are pros and cons to having somebody build your PC for you versus building it yourself. You will get if you buy a pre-built, you're going to get you're going to have your Windows, everything already installed. Everything's going to be, up to date. It'll be pretty much plug and play. You'll plug it in. You'll be able to download your games. You'll be able to play and stuff like that. I do appreciate the fact that I did buy a pre-built first, but and the reason why I recommend Skytech Gaming, honestly, my friends, is because they're using like real parts. They're not using that proprietary crap from like HP or Alienware or any of that. You're getting like a real PC case. You're getting like real PC parts. So if you ever do want to upgrade, it'll all be right there. You'll have a lot easier time upgrading your PC than you would if you buy like an Alienware or a Lenovo or any of that kind of stuff. You're getting actual freaking real PC parts. So that is something to keep in mind and something to think about, but not really that big of a deal. There's plenty of tutorials online if you guys want to build your own PCs and stuff like that. But yeah, I do recommend getting into the mid-range. I mean, you can jump in at like the 7600, 4060 class G or PC and still have a better experience. Still have a pretty decent experience as opposed to what you're getting on like your Xbox and your PlayStation. But I look at that class of PC as a has a very short time span. And the reason why I say that is because you'll get it, and then instantly, like once you get comfortable and stuff, you're gonna want more. You're gonna want more. But if you get in at the mid range, at like your 7800 XT, your 7900 GRE, your 4070, your 4070 Super, you're gonna be okay. And you're not gonna feel like, oh man, I need to run out and buy something, because you'll have that. You'll have the power there that's going to deliver, you know, better than what the consoles are giving you, easily better than what the consoles are giving you. So you won't feel that urge, because you're gonna get almost double the performance and significantly better image quality at a mid-range PC. So when you do come over and you get into that point, you're gonna feel good. Like you're gonna feel like that buzz, that honeymoon phase should carry you for a while, at least enough time to get you acclimated to PC, at least long enough for you to start building up a collection, for you to start understanding how to use your PC and how to do things. It will give you enough time in between the consoles to potentially the end of the console generation, like this console generation. And then once the new consoles come out, then you can start thinking about like, okay, so what do I want to do for my next build? Or you'll start to see the games that'll come out for it, you know, like the cross-gen games, and then you'll start getting the next-gen games. And then you'll know, like you'll know, like, hey, is my PC still going to cut it? Can I still play this and still feel okay playing these games, or do I need more power? And that's the biggest reason that I recommend a mid-range PC, because I think I pretty much feel like most people would probably be okay with that. I don't recommend going to the top. Like, don't do that. Not at first. Wait until you understand. Wait until you know that like PC is like, yep, this is for me. This is what I want to do. Just wait till then. Yes, it does kind of feel like you're just throwing money away by not going to the top, to be completely honest with you. But if you play your cards right, and you take the advice that I give you, you know, making sure you get a good CPU, making sure you get a good motherboard, and then, you know, a decent power supply, your next upgrade, it's not like you have to go out and buy a whole new PC. You just need to go buy the graphics card, stick it in there, and you should be okay that way. So if you do decide, all right, man, I spent $2,500 on this PC, but I wanted, you know, 4090 power or whatever, then you just got to buy the GPU. You don't have to buy the whole build. Then you know, and then you can sell the other GPU, get some money back, and be able to put that towards the cost, because you can sell PC stuff pretty quickly. And yeah, like there are people out there that'll literally pay pretty decent money for used stuff, and they don't even bat an eye, man. Like that's what they want, and they want to pay that. So yeah, PC is actually pretty cool, man. Like it's pretty good. It's a modular thing, and once you understand it, and once it starts to click with you, and you start to figure things out, then you know exactly what you want to buy. And you can always gauge it. You know, if you only play like a certain type of game, say you're just into first person shooters and racers, man, those games are the ones that usually are built so freaking well that like even like your entry level cards and stuff are going to easily be able to give you a solid experience on those types of games. So you just need to like figure out what type of genre or what kind of games you're going to play, and then you can build your PC around that to get the most power and to get, and once you do that, and once you know that, like seriously, you're going to be able to save a lot of money, because then you'll be able to, you'll know, you're like, okay, so I want Call of Duty. Call of Duty is my game. I want to play this on a 1080p monitor with super high refresh rate. You can get like a 7600 XT and then a much better CPU, then it's going to run that game a lot better. Or say you're into racing games, and racing games are pretty much usually built pretty much the same way as like shooters, but they are a little bit more heavy on like the CPU, depending on how many cars you got on the screen, or how many people you got racing with you and stuff like that, you know, your multiplayer sessions, stuff like that. So yeah, overall, the experience for PC gaming, at least in the mid-range, I think that's where most people kind of gravitate to. Your high-end range cards, man, they're expensive, and I don't know, man, like it's one of those things where like I get, like, I think the biggest thing for console gamers coming to PC is that upfront cost. It's scary, man. Like it is. Like it is scary. I still think $1,000 is a lot of money. I still think $1,000 is a lot of money. I still think $500 is a lot of money. I do. And so I know where you're coming from when you're thinking about like, oh man, do I want to move over to PC or not? I mean, you guys, if you watch the channel, you saw me go from a laptop to another laptop to a cheaper pre-built, you know, and till finally getting to the point where I just built my PC. Finally getting to the point where I just built my PC. I built this one for about $1,900. And that was still using like some of my parts from the pre-built. So yeah, like it does get expensive. It can get expensive, and it can be a freaking money pit, you know. And then you see me buy all these cards and stuff because I'm trying to find my place in the PC space. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to find my place in the PC space, and I am sharing that information and that knowledge along the way, man, because I want you guys to not have to go through all the stuff that I did, but I kind of feel like most people are going to do it because I didn't listen to anybody. I mean, I was like, no, man, I'm going to do it my way. I don't want to go out and spend all this money. I don't know if I want to be a PC gamer. And that was literally my mindset. I was like, I don't know if I want to be a PC gamer. I don't know if this is right for me. I don't know what I want to do. So I'm going to buy the cheapest thing to see. I want to try it. I want to see. And I don't want to spend $3,000 on it. And here I am, $10,000 later in PC stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what did you do, dummy? You're going to love it. Some people, it's not going to be for everybody, but it is definitely going to be for a lot of people. And you don't really know it until you try it. You can hook your controller up to your PC, and it's amazing. And I think a 7800 XT, a 4070 Super, 4070, or 7900 GRE, I think those are the cards to go for. Absolutely. They are good cards. They do very well. You can get like a 7600 6-core CPU. You can get a 7800 X3D, and that would last you a long time. Like that would, a 7800 X3D and a 7900 GRE or a 4070 Super or 4070 or 7800 XT with that is going to last you a while. That is going to be a good build that's going to last you for a while. So, all right, my friends, if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.